Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff Depena, a.k.a. Owolfits. We're back on September 11th.
Oh, we are. Damn.
I just respect. Yeah,
We're back on the day that it all happened.
I straight up watched like an 18-minute video of like different like ways the planes hit the towers.
What?
Like just different angles
Of how would they hit it? Just like projected, right? Because
no,
it's not
real angles. Not the first plane, the second one.
What do you mean real?
Because a lot of people were filming it.
Oh, from different angles
like
of the city.
People had cameras out, like, filming shit. Like,
okay.
But after the first one, right? The first one's already on fire, like the plane's in.
So it was the second one.
The second one, like you see, it's crazy seeing that plane. Like it almost looks fake as fuck, bro. Like you're like, what? Like if that happened now, like someone would be like, that's AI or some shit. Like it looks like that. It look in the plane is like it looks so like because you know it's about to happen. That shit looks like a fucking dragon, bro. Like it's like yeah, literally like it's like you hear like in the angle it's coming in like dude that shit's coming in like deep. It looks big as fuck. Bang! Everybody's like, oh my god! Like it's crazy. It's insane.
I kind of remember seeing it. The second one hit the towers because I was awake like at that time already.
That's the one everyone. So I remember seeing that one too.
Yeah, because it was already on fire.
No one really saw the first one.
Well,
there is like shit, like film of it.
Yeah,
but there's not that many because that one just kind of
happened.
No one was really filming that shit.
Yeah. Because then people started filming.
There's only like a couple angles of like. I've seen this video where this guy's just kind of looking at the. Like
but that was 2001. What were we filming with? We didn't have like.
People had cameras.
Yeah, they had camcorders.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Those are pretty, like, people already... why do I feel
like
people
household?
had cameras on their phones, on flip phones and shit?
In 2001?
Did they?
No, that happened like 2003, 4?
Probably, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. When did we have a first... When was it a first phone that you had, like, internet on it? You know what I mean? Like,
oh, well, you had, like, retarded internet on phones. Like, I remember, like, this is a terrible story.
But around the same time is when you started getting... No, because before that, you got cameras.
My friend was trying to look up porn at church on his phone. Like it's so bad. But, like and like that shit. Like it took like the whole sermon for that shit to load.
Oh shit! That's an 8-bit nipple.
I just remember laughing like, bro, like stop. That's fucked up. Like, he's like, and then you would see like the boob load, and we're like, oh shit. By the time we were praying to Jesus, the tit was out. That's the type of internet we had. So there was no way, like, because I remember the first phone I had was in 8th grade. I don't think that shit had internet, bro. It was the Motorola flip phone.
Yeah,
they didn't have internet.
My first phone was that. It was a little like small, like it looked like a suitcase. I don't know. It was this small like free phone you got from like T-Mobile or something. No,
I know
Singular,
bro.
That was a Singular Mobile,
dude.
Yeah. Those old phones. We had to text through fucking
T9.
T9.
I didn't text T9. Oh no, I did T9, but what was that other crazy one? It was almost doing like what the iPhone does now where it predicts your words.
What?
It was like if you were doing that texting, you were a psycho. Like it was this different type of text. Yeah. Like I remember I knew a couple dudes that texted and they were insane. Like
they were really like, crazy people.
Yeah, it's like, it wasn't T9. It was the other one. It's like you could set your setting on the text.
Oh, okay.
It would like predict your words.
Well, you were and it would go ahead for you.
Yeah, okay. You'd be like, oh, like I am. Like you'd be like I, and then be like am going. It'd be like what if I'm not? I remember there was like, what if I'm not gonna say I am? What if I'm gonna say like
I will
or I will or some shit like
crazy shit. Crazy technology.
I forgot what that shit was called. I need to find out.
Did you ever have a sidekick?
Hell no. I wish.
Only the cool kids had sidekicks. I wasn't a cool kid, obviously.
I had a Razor, though.
I had a Razor, too. I was a cool... I did have a Razor.
And I had a BlackBerry. Like
I didn't have a BlackBerry.
Towards the end of my senior year and, like, a couple years after, like, high school.
Yeah. Yeah. Even into college, I was still using... We were still, like, using, like, real... tech like phone buttons on our phones to text. It wasn't like on a screen. I feel like at that time the screen they had the touch screens were very like unreliable. Yeah, archaic and unreliable, not responsive.
I had like a whole keypad on the BlackBerry. That was like,
but and the touchscreen was like,
I didn't
responsive.
have. You were still scrolling on the side. It had like this like scroll bar, so it wasn't like touch.
Yeah, people fucking loved the BlackBerry.
That shit was sick. It would like save my text messages. Like I would like be able to like go back. Now it's like, of course, like every like you could set it to clear it out, but you could keep it for forever. If you want. But back then it was like, damn, I could go back to like December. It was so
Woo,
sick.
This is keeping the receipts.
Yeah, like, no, you said this, bitch, and I have it
right here, December 1st, 2 p.m.
I remember, bitch.
Yeah, good times.
But yeah, 9/11. Dude, I saw
That's
this.
how we got there.
I saw this sad, like it was like a crazy, because you know how like there's like all this nostalgia for like the 90s and like, you know.
Oh, for sure. Now
like,
all the kids are like dressing with baggy pants.
And like when we were kids, it was like, you know, that 70s show was out, and there were shows about the 80s,
right,
and like shit like that. And it's like, oh man, back in the day. And then someone was like, you can't make a show about the early 2000s because that era was fucking sad, dude. Like it was like the era opened up with 9/11, and then we were at war the whole time. That's when people started like really like being online and start being crazy trolls and like true. Fucking like if you remember, like it's like everything was like kind of weird. Like the like
early 2000s.
50 Cent was like one of the most popular rappers, and he got shot 9 times. He was talking about crazy shit. Yeah, like
what's that upon me?
It's like what would they make that show like that 2000s show? Like it's just gonna be about like Middle East.
They made that 90s show.
Yeah, that shit flopped.
They got a second season.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't see that shit.
I didn't see it either, but I know it got a second season. So people liked it. You know what I mean? I don't know if I like it, but it's just I feel like a younger generation likes that kind of.
Although I did
sitcom.
see a video, and I think it was on TikTok or from TikTok, about like this frat that they recorded this video in like that old, like the cell phones that we're talking about with that grainy footage.
Yeah.
And like
people are like into
that
shit
looks
right
cool and shit.
Yeah.
Like not the camcorder from the 90s footage, like, or that 9/11 camcorder footage. I'm talking about that like fucking flip phone camera footage.
Yep.
That looks like fucking blocks and shit.
No, I've heard people wanted to go back to like the fucking. You remember the cameras that people were using like for MySpace?
Digital.
No, that's disposable. Like digital cameras, like.
Yeah.
Like or like they made them even smaller for your pocket. Like
Those
that was like
sick, dude. I missed mine, dude. I lost it at a rave, dude.
You would take all crazy kinds of pictures. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, like recipe Cindy, like she was like mad documenting shit with
for
her
sure, and she would upload it. Like she was on that like cloud shit from the get go.
Hell yeah!
You know, she's gonna store my shit up there.
She'd be like, I was like, send me the pictures. Like, you could just get it off this site. Yeah. Like she would upload. It was like a fucking archive, dude.
You go pick it out for yourself.
I was like, sick. Let me just look at all the other random pictures.
Who else is up in here?
Who else is up in here?
For real though, damn, good times.
Good times.
Good. I love it. I don't know. It's
Not
I guess I mean everything kind of like comes back like it recycles. You know, like kids are like into that shit now. And we're like, what the fuck? I saw this one of the homies sent me this reel that's like, oh, to like cuff your pants, and they use a rubber band and
no way.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
I will find. I can't even believe we did that then. Like that shit was not cool. Don't do that shit.
Once I start seeing people putting socks in the tongues of their shoes, then I'm gonna be like, oh, this is fucking stupid.
Nah.
Do you remember that shit when people would put the
I would do that shit.
Yeah, me too.
Make that shit puff up.
Yeah, and the chucks especially. You know what I mean?
Especially. That's why they started making those chucks with the fat tongue.
Yeah,
because they're like, oh, we'll just do it for you, but it's like, no, those are
lame, the same.
Dude.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Not wearing those,
and
bro.
it just gotta make it look like it's just fluffy, you know.
Damn.
It all comes back. It all comes
back.
Back.
That was a cringe time in fashion, though.
It was all no. Well,
I'll be
Sean John.
I'll
Echo.
be locked in. I'll be locked in when
Rockaware.
People start wearing Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister.
With pop the collars and everything.
Bring back like 06 to 08.
So like what were those shells? Puka shells?
There's this picture in the
shells with the,
I know there's this picture in like either the 08 yearbook or some year where I'm like wearing like this fucking hoodie with a fucking fur on the fucking thing.
I think I've seen it.
And I'm wearing like this like really slim fucking Hollister shit, but I'm wearing baggy ass pants. Like I still wasn't wearing skinnies yet. Like I was wearing these
skinnies. I was
wearing these. I was like
skinnies were only for the punk kids.
I was like it was like that transition into like oh, I'm gonna wear skinnies, but I'm like the shirt is tight.
Yeah,
but the pants are still baggy, and I'm sagging them down to my ass. Yep. Sagging never went out of style. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I feel like
I think it's always
that.
Yeah. Even with the well, I don't know, the baggies now they're doing them like 90s baggy, like grunge baggy,
wearing
like big.
Now
like,
they're wearing like really baggy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And like higher up so that it's like just
I know,
long.
dudes are wearing like crop tops and shit.
Yeah.
Like now it's like cool to show like the actual brand of your underwear.
Now it's cool to do a whale's tail, you know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever. Every era has their sus shit.
That's crazy. What such shit did we have? We didn't. I mean,
I was sagging, showing my ass.
I guess so. It comes from people would say that that whole story comes from the prisoners. You're saying you're ready to get fucked.
It's like, is that the first thought that comes to your brain, you pervert? That's what I would always say. Come out, so you're thinking about my ass.
You're trying to get in my ass.
You're gay. So you're prisoner gay, which is the worst kind.
So you've been to prison, huh?
It's the worst kind of gay because you're just desperate.
You don't even like me for me.
You're so desperate you want to do me. That's diabolical gay. That's the worst kind of gay for real.
just
you don't even like men. You're just horny. You're just like butt.
Just trying to get something.
That's crazy, bro.
Wild.
Fuck
wild.
That. Fuck 9/11, bro.
That's what got us here. Starting there.
But let's Osama.
Let's get somewhere. Exactly. Let's get somewhere else. Let's get back to what we've been doing before these get hot.
We're doing hazies today.
Yeah, God help us. We're gonna do hazies. We did pilsners. We did lagers. We're gonna do hazies. You'll see what happened next week. We'll hopefully we'll see how things go. You know, a lot of people are having kids, and as you know, I might. So maybe next one might be our last one for a little bit. But just letting y'all know that this is where we're headed. You know what I mean. But
kids.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I was just telling Jason,
everyone's
two
having
of them.
kids.
I know. Yeah, everyone's having kids all at the same time. They're gonna be all just running around
for real
the same time here on the podcast. Like, fuck, keep it down. Anyways, let's start. Should we start this way, that way, this way, from the middle out?
Let's start with this. Let's start this side because this one's been out longer.
Yeah, let's do it.
This one is the 818 Brewery Schnuggles. What DDH Hazy IPA? What would that mean? Double. I don't know. Double distilled. Double distilled. Oh, double dry hopped.
Double dry hopped.
Snuggles Hazy, double dried hopped.
How are the spicy quesos?
Azaka, Mosaic, and Citra. 8.2%.
Wow, 8.2.
I like the little cover.
Yeah, it's a little Care Bear.
It's dope.
All right.
I'll do the honors for this one. Oh God, here we go, boys.
We also tried out some. I'm guessing they're Thai. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the
someone expert in foreign Asian languages.
Let's see if we could. Right there. Thai Lays. They're
Malaysian.
Miang Cam Crab Ross. I butchered that, but that's what the flavor is, and it's interesting.
All right. Bottoms up.
Cheers.
The Snuggles.
Woo. Okay.
That is double hopped for sure.
For sure. It's got more of a and I love hazies, guys. This is my favorite. This is my
we're
favorite.
in your lane. We're in your wheelhouse.
I'm in my wheelhouse. I'm in my.
Set it up then.
I try. Yeah. I feel like it's not too juicy or not too. If we would have had like a clear. Oh, we still do have some. I don't know if we could watch those, but anyways,
we would need to. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, you could see some of them that are a little more like hazier than the other ones. This doesn't feel like that hazy. It's double dry hopped for sure.
I definitely feel like there's like a, at least maybe this is just me. Maybe I'll taste more in that lane. But for right now, I'm like, this has a thicker consistency.
Oh, really?
It feels
Because
like,
it's warm though.
maybe it's not too warm now.
Well, oh yeah.
Now, like, but yeah, maybe it's because of that. But yeah, it's definitely, and I can't really taste the citrus too much. I feel the hops though. It's very hoppy.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
has like this more bitter taste. It's not juicy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel.
Agreed. I could probably only drink one of these and
yeah.
be over it.
Same.
Yeah, definitely,
100%.
I wouldn't grab another.
Yeah, this is not a beer that I would have two of. I would have one, and I bet you if it's icy cold, it would probably taste a lot better.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's for I feel like for a hazy, it's stronger. Maybe even it's I guess where that thicker part comes along. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Out of 5, right?
Yeah.
2-1.
2.1.
2-1.
I'll give it a. I agree. I'll go 2. I'll say 2.3.
Okay.
Because I do like the hoppiness.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of, I do like that taste.
That's along your lane, like
Yeah.
that West Coast, that just IPA.
2.5.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Starting off all right.
Kind of baseline.
Yeah, it's
Good baseline.
kind of baseline. It's just, I don't know.
It doesn't like wow me. It
Off top,
doesn't
yeah, it
show me
doesn't-
like
yeah.
oh damn.
I go to 818 quite a bit, and this is
Where is 818?
it's on Nordhoff and DeSoto.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, never been there.
They have
What's-
a lot of great beer.
What's that brewery you went to that's right there in the back? What is
McLeod's.
McLeod's. That was a good one.
I don't think I've ever seen their beer at liquor stores though.
No, man. Yeah, I've never seen one.
Do you see Z there?
Where?
818.
No.
Hmm.
The guy from Crazy Harry's?
Yeah.
No. I see, you know who I've seen there? The bartender that was there when we would first go there.
Jay?
Jay.
See him
I've
there?
seen him a couple times, yeah.
Did you recognize it?
Nah. I recognized him though, but I don't think he recognized me. Or maybe he did, but like
Didn't make it
yeah.
any.
And I wasn't
yeah.
gonna go up and say what's up.
Hey,
Remember me from like damn near 11 years
10
ago?
years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, true.
Can you believe that? Damn, it's been a minute. All right, let's move on to the next one. A Firestone Mind Haze Hazy Tropical
Oh,
IPA. A little different
it's a
here.
little colder.
It is a little colder. 6.2 ABV, 19.2 fluid ounces.
Firestone.
Firestone. Let's try it out. A California beer company.
I feel like most IPAs are very West Coast type shit.
They're very California.
Correct me if I'm wrong, people.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, this is definitely smoother. I like this a lot already.
Tastes a lot better. I'm not.
It's lighter. I mean, it's a 6.2.
It's lighter.
It's definitely a 6.2. I feel like I don't know what tropical means, but if I go by what I think it means, like more like refreshing.
That's because that's what it feels like.
That's
it feels.
what it feels
It
like.
feels like a. You know what it tastes? It kind of feels like. You remember that beer that Miguel brought last?
That's
time?
exactly what
It
I was
does,
thinking.
right?
Yeah.
It's got like that hoppy but fresh kind of like.
And this is a hazy IPA, hazy tropical IPA. I like this a lot, honestly.
Wow, this is delicious.
Yeah, it's very good.
I like this better.
This
than,
is- this
I like
is-
this better than the Snuggles.
Oh, for sure. I you know what? I'm kind of glad that we started with Snuggles because it kind of gave us like
a baseline,
like we said, a
good
baseline of where we're gonna start. Because this just
This is amazing. I really like this.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had this either. I would like bring a 6-pack of this.
Oh, for sure.
somewhere. This is good.
I would sit at the beach with a 6-pack of these.
and get fucked
and
up
be
off a
happy. Oh, for
6.8.
sure.
What is it?
6.2.
That's a good strong beer.
That's a good. Yeah,
I think anything above 6.5, you're getting into like I think a 6 is solid.
7s are kind of like
that's why I like pale,
too much.
Yeah.
Pale ales are good because they're always between like 6 to 6.7.
Yeah.
But this is good.
This is nice. This is something you could enjoy at a barbecue.
I don't know if I even want to rate it too high because what if there's other ones better? I don't want this. I gotta be conservative with this rating. I feel like I might circle back and re-rate it. But off top, I'll just start right now. I'm giving this a solid 4.7.
Oh, I was gonna 4 or 5. I was gonna give it a 4 or 5.
I like
for
this
sure.
a lot.
I liked it a lot. I'm not. I could have a few of these. It's
don't
not
want to
too
rate it
hoppy.
too high. 4.7.
That's pretty high.
I know you.
But what if I go down?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. 4.7 is kind of high, huh?
yeah.
Because then that's like, damn,
You're nearly 5. Give it a 5. Now.
Damn, you know what? You're right. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 4.3, bro. It's that good though. I like it.
Yeah,
I would order this beer at the bar like easy.
If you're gonna come back to it, give it a 4. Let's give it a 4 because it gives you
Room
enough
to
to
go
go up or down.
All right,
you
so
know
I'm
what
going,
I mean?
All right, I've been
4.
I've been talked off the ledge. I was about to jump into Mind Haze.
Jason's
like, don't you think that's a little too high? It's like, no, I don't.
You don't want to go to high.
This shit made me delusional. It definitely made my mind hazy, bro. This shit is good, bro.
Solid 4 for me.
Yeah, solid 4.
All right,
solid
so
4.
now I think we're all gonna circle back to this. I feel like this might take the cake, low key.
Yeah.
This is delicious. I would have like 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, these are really good.
Yeah. Let's get a little. Yeah, let's get a little chip.
Little
Mouth
chip
cleanser.
action.
You know what I mean? So, and while we do that, excuse me, chewing in the mic, everyone, but don't fuck yourself. I'm just kidding. Golden Road Brewing, right on 10 hop hazy IPA, 7.5
Jesus.
That's a banger right there.
ABV.
That's a banger right there. Once you go above 7, now you're dealing with some real colossal.
Question comments call 1-844 4LA beer.
I will call with complaints
About this beer.
Golden Road has actually been, a lot of people have been talking shit about it in recent years.
They have.
I think Budweiser brought it out,
did.
and like they say the quality's gone down ever since. I haven't really been buying Golden Roads like that.
I've been there. The food's pretty good. Not gonna lie to you. The beer is okay. You know what they're big on? Doing a michelada with their beers. You know, because Mango Cart, people love Mango Cart.
And it's all over Dodger Stadium. Golden Road's all over Dodger Stadium. It's like one of the main beers they carry.
They're saying that the quality isn't there?
That's what the beer snobs say. I don't know if that's 100% true.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh. Okay.
It definitely has more hop and bitterness than the Mind Haze, though. That's how I feel.
For sure, but it's not as, you're right, as thick. Now I see what you meant. Like,
was thick.
Like
it had this
weird.
consistency.
It wasn't like for refreshing.
I mean, maybe that's why it's called the Snuggles, right?
Yeah,
like
it
it's
just like coats your mouth,
snuggling your tongue,
which I'm not a big fan of. You know, that's good.
No, I like this too. I do like this too,
but it's definitely a lot. Like,
I feel like
it's got that bitter, like that bite in the back of the tongue.
It's not as refreshing as the other one, as Mind Haze.
No,
Firestone Mind Haze,
and it has 10 signature hops: Chinook, CTZ, what kind of drug is that? Idaho Tea, Simcoe, Moteca, Amarillo, Cashmere.
Amarillo way.
Galaxy.
Is this how they're describing this?
Strata.
I guess those
Centennial.
are the signature hops.
These are the hops.
These
are the hops. Yeah, these are the hops that they put.
That's the next level of beer snob. That's like the next level of beer snobbery where you actually just gotta start brewing your own beer at that point.
What the fuck is cashmere?
It's demure.
Get the fuck out of here with yellow.
Yeah, it's Amarillo.
It's Amarillo and it's Amarillo way. I like it. If we're going based off this, and I still think this is
That's
my
better.
favorite, I will give this a 3.7 because I do like this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I would drink this.
Yeah, me too.
I would get this at Dodger Stadium. And I think I have gotten this at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I was gonna say 3.7, 3.7, 3.7 as well. I was gonna say 3.75, but that's gonna be weird.
I'll give this a 2.
2.
Oh wow!
I don't really like this.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
What don't you like about it?
Yeah,
Tell
that's
us.
a good question.
Yeah. What are we missing that I should?
Yeah, maybe we missed something here.
I mean,
No, you don't have to convince. You're not going to convince me, but it just
it's middle of the road. I don't know.
Oh.
So you like the Snuggles better, is what you're saying?
No, what did you give it?
I gave that a 2.5. This is just, I don't know.
I think it's kind of there's nothing distinct.
Yeah, there's nothing distinct about it.
There's no flavor.
No, there's a lot of flavor.
Not flavor, but there's no. Yeah, I guess so.
Because the Snuggles did have some oomph to it. There was something like memorable about it. I guess if that's the way. But I feel like, not even trying to convince you, but I just feel like I could drink more of these than I could drink these.
For sure, it's not as heavy.
But I don't know if that's really
The criteria that you're looking for, right?
That's how I'm looking at it. That's like one of the notches that I always look in.
Yeah, me too. Because like, am I gonna enjoy
what's
this?
What's the drinkability of it?
And I'm rating this for myself. Like, do I like this? Will I drink it again?
But also, a lot of times, like I know a lot of people that they're like, there's beers that they really enjoy, but they're only gonna have one of them just because of the style and the flavor and the percentages, maybe like. So.
I mean, have 3 left.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna stick with the.
I'm gonna go back to 3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
Not bad.
No, I'll stick with 3.7. I liked it.
Yeah, I could drink it a lot, but it's not like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to.
I reserve the right to double back at the end of this.
Yeah. Well, when we're going back at the end after we tried it once.
I feel like, as of now, this might be the hardest one to decide, just because I feel like I like these kind of beers more than the other ones. Like these are more up my alley, so I feel like I'm kind of like, oh, I gotta double back. I gotta taste them all. The other ones, I feel like I was feeling pretty consistent.
Because it's like not Modelo's, but it's like, the Heinekens and the Pilsners and then the Miller Lights and the, you know what I mean?
Like the light ones, like you kind of know where you stand.
Yeah, you're just looking for certain kind of different qualities of each one because they're light. You know what I mean? Here they're like flavors. And we're gonna go into the next one, Offshoot Beer.
I love Offshoot.
Company
is a great brewery.
Relax, a hazy IPA. I love the can. You know what I mean?
Taps has this beer a lot.
It's just the hazy IPA.
Taps has this beer a lot.
Let's do this
in stock.
Offshoot in general, or just hazy IPA?
This one exactly, but they have a lot of offshoots on tap. But they have this one on can a lot.
Nice.
Where is Offshoot?
I do not know. We can look it up.
Give me San Diego vibes.
It does give me San Diego vibes.
I got this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it already like smells.
It does
Pilsnery though, like to me.
Okay.
Right? Doesn't it? Interesting.
Different flavor.
Is it different than in a can than in a cup, you think? Because you were drinking it earlier. Sorry to let the cat out the bag.
Damn it. Monique was it? No, it's the same.
Okay. I'm gonna have to give this
after the other ones. That's the thing, though.
A 2.6.
Just because I was drinking it and I could drink a couple of them or two. No,
I feel like the Mind Haze and the Ride On to me had
got
way
me
more
flavor
and way more drinkability to me.
Yeah,
like I feel like these so far have been the type of hate. This one, it's all right to me. Like it kind of reminds me, like the way I see it, it gives me that like if a Modelo made a hazy.
Oh, okay. It has that
because it tastes like a Modelo to me. Like it tastes like a stronger Modelo. Like the aftertaste is very Modelo-y for some reason.
Does it taste like a Modelo Negro, but like way more alcohol?
It's definitely more hoppy and it's definitely hazy for sure. But it's giving me that pilsnery aftertaste.
It does kind of.
So they're from Placentia,
California.
Where is that? Is that up north? I don't even know what that is.
That's in Placentia,
but it's in California.
It's definitely on the West Coast. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a 2.6 personally.
2.8.
See, I like this better because so hazies can be a
3.
little one-dimensional.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I guess all beers if you're just drinking one after another, but this is definitely outside of like a regular hazy. I feel like the last one we just drank is a little bit like, this is like baseline.
Okay.
A little bit.
I can see what you're saying.
So this one is like definitely different from the usual. So this is why I would rate it a little higher
than the
other one.
Yeah. No, I could see that definitely.
I'm always looking for more character because if I'm just going to be drinking some hazy from some brewery and it tastes like everyone else,
then why even
what separates you?
Yeah, exactly. So this is what I'm going to be rating higher. So I'll be 3.2.
Okay.
And that's a good a criteria to look at it because we've been looking at
it
like
we all
at
have
drinkability.
A little bit of different criteria because like what I always look at is like obviously I like the flavor, but there's something about like I'd like a beer that I can go back, like I just want to go back, be able to go back to it like 2 or 3 times and like not feel like I could just have one or like this was okay, but like I don't know because I do like the offshoot. Like if someone gave me that shit, I would drink it and I would.
Would you drink? Yeah. Would you drink more than one of them?
Probably, yeah. Especially on tap or like. Even if there was just cans, I'd probably grab it. Like it's not bad. I like it, but it's definitely more pilsner. Like, what's the percentage on this?
Oh yeah, they didn't.
And it's funny. It says it's just a hazy IPA.
6.6. Yeah, 6.6%. And it's a pint.
See, I'm gonna pour some more because even the coldness of it kind of made it seem good. No, I like it though, but I'm gonna stick with the 2.6.
I moved it to 3. Yeah, a 3.
I feel like it's even better like on the more like that I drank it just now again.
Because it is like
I'm gonna move it up. I'm gonna give it a 3 as well.
I feel like this has more hop flavor than the right on. Hop.
Sure.
And the other one's saying it has 10 hops, but this one has more of a, I don't know, single hop flavor, but still like it's like,
you know what? That actually, it literally says on the can, it's just a hazy.
Yeah,
that's what it says. It's just a hazy. So I think they're really trying to keep it simple.
There's nothing.
This is a 10 hop, and there is more like, I feel like there's more. It's kind of dynamic, at least to me, but there is more going on. There's something to be said. I think maybe that's why I'm saying pilsnery.
Yeah.
Because it seems very like you know, like when you grab a Modelo, like it's like, oh, this is refreshing. Let me just grab it. Like that's refreshing.
Yeah. It's
But I kind of feel like I kind of like the right on for me a little more, just because it kind of felt like
I might come back. I'm giving myself the one like this
to
go back.
I might have to like double
come back on all of them.
I still think I have a favorite.
Damn,
though.
we're terrible. We got to stick to our decisions.
We'll stick to it at the end, especially when it comes to IPAs, bro.
You know, let's move on to the next one before they get a little hot. Mission San Diego. Here you go. San Diego Mission Brewing, Waves of Haze, Hazy IPA. 6.2. That's a good spot. Like I like those 6.2.
Yeah, exactly.
The 7. This didn't taste like a 7 as much as I thought it would. The right on, but still, like you know, that's it.
I will say the selections overall were pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I heard you say?
What?
These elections.
This selection, the selections for this election are overall good, guys.
It's like, whoa, that took a turn from beer to politics.
We're talking about politics now.
Yeah, they've been really good. Let me start with you.
Did you watch the debate?
I saw the highlights.
That sounds like a game. You know, like you saw.
I
did you watch the game last night? Yeah.
I don't know.
It literally was a game.
It really is.
Yeah.
See, I feel like these Sixers have like a distinct smell. Like you could tell they're on the lighter spectrum when you smell them. Because the offshoot kind of smelled similarly to this.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It doesn't have that.
Oh, but this has less hops to it than the offshoot, low key.
On your point,
This has more citrus, like.
Yeah, I could go back to this a few times.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, there's a citrus to it.
You're right. It's smooth. It's light. It's not.
It's
so
like it almost seems like they're lying to me that this is IPA, like. But
Right.
it's not. It says IPA on there.
It does say 6 point. I mean,
It's light. 6.2. Tropical again. They're the tropical.
It's that
the tropical
tropicals.
hits again.
I like it a lot.
I like that a lot.
I
too.
do like it as well. But this has the fruit
Character?
forward, tropical, juicy. It says.
It says fruit forward, tropical, juicy. Yeah.
Want some more?
No, I'm good right now.
I'm good. Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about it. It's. I don't know. Do I have COVID? Because I can't I smell it, but I don't. It's not this like pungent smell,
It's not. But it's not though.
right? It's not like the offshoot. The offshoot had not a pungent, but it had a smell like you said, the Pilsner
It
smell.
had
It had
more
like a
pilsnery smell, but
like-
this kind of reminded me of that too. I feel like this is like the offshoots. I don't know, cause this
no. I would not.
it doesn't taste like the offshoot though, but it doesn't have.
I'm gonna
It doesn't
compare
have
this
hops.
to the Mind Haze. I'm gonna put this at a 4.
Damn, for real?
I'm gonna put this at a 4.
Nah, I don't think I'd put it at a 4.
I put this at a 4. Waves of hazy from San Diego. They know they're and it's blessed by the Catholic Church as a San Diego. I'm just kidding. I don't know. If it
It's the mission.
is. You know. Yeah, I'm giving it a 4. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the hops talking, but it's delicious to me. It's smooth. It's
definitely smooth. I'll give you that. It's super smooth.
It's something I'd go back
And
to.
it has a drinkability.
It has a different flavor than okay. It has a different flavor than the offshoot and this one. Maybe I'll come back to them when we go to the back. I'll get another feel for them and see if it, we'll go back this way. Middle out. What am I missing here, guys?
What are you rating it, Jason? I gotta wait for you both.
I'm gonna.
I already gave it a 4.
Yeah.
I'm doing a 3-1.
Yeah, I think I'm more in like that ballpark. I think
Let me try it again.
it's because the thing is, I almost feel like I did like the offshoot a little better, just because it had like a little more kick to it. I feel like this almost doesn't even feel like a hazy IPA. It's very
does it feel
smooth
like?
though. It's very smooth. If you told me it wasn't a hazy IPA and you just poured it in a cup, it's like here's a beer. I'd be like, oh, this is refreshing. Like this is really.
What would you
good.
think it? If I didn't tell you it was a hazy IPA,
I'd probably
it's a red cup. You're at a party. You're at a culture party. You get this served in a red cup. What do you think it is?
Not a hazy.
not a hazy for
Yeah.
sure. Not a hazy. Like I'd probably say like it almost gives me like pale vibes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It gives me like it's more on the pale side for some reason to me, but maybe I'm forgetting how pale tastes. But like it kind of. But you know what? I'm gonna give this a 3.3. It's
Okay.
good. It's good, but
Yeah. Was I excited? Maybe I wasn't excited. I got a little.
no, I mean it's good. I could see why.
3.5. Let's go 3.5. Let's go back to 3.5, and then I could reserve my place to go back to it.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. But 4 is a little reaching, Oh, Jeff, you went back to a second of these.
Damn, kind of regret it.
It's a palate. It's a palate
Definitely
cleanser.
A palate cleanser for sure. There's so much taste. I don't even know if in a good way, but there's so much flavor. Like it's like sweet, minty, like sour. There's a lot-
Mustardy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on that chip, bro. I don't even know if I like it or not. I don't think I like it, low key.
No, we said that from the get go. But it's got like A sweet,
I feel like
savory.
it'd be good as a sauce.
Ooh, yeah.
Like,
Okay, yeah,
make
yeah.
this into a sauce. I'd pour it on some shit.
On some,
But
on
as
some
a
chicken.
chip,
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it as a chip though. Make this into a sauce, Malaysian
Like a curry
way.
sauce. It might be Malaysian
or Thailand ways.
Taiwanese.
Taiwanese is crazy. This is the hazy speaking. You can see the progression. It's like if we ate an edible and it's finally it.
It's finally it.
Taiwanese. Taiwanese, y'all. Give me that Taiwanese
chips.
sauce,
Some
bro.
Taiwanese chips.
I'd be good on some fucking chicken for real though, right?
that would be like drizzled on.
All right,
Let's get
to
to
this
the
last
last
one before we circle back because it's true. How cold or hot is that?
It's okay. Elysian Contact Haze Hazy IPA.
Elysian, I trust Elysian. Isn't Elysian from Seattle?
Oh, I thought they were from like Echo Park. 6% alcohol by volume. Damn. Well, I'll read this afterwards.
What is it? 6%?
It's
Yeah,
Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah, because I went to Elysian
Ooh,
in
that's a
Seattle.
good. Oh, smell that. Just smell it from the can.
Ooh.
Yeah, pass it.
It does give me the same. It reminds me of these last two.
But do you see? I feel like we could smell it more from.
Juicy.
Right. It's right. Doesn't it smell juicy?
It reminds me of the mission and the offshoot just off the smell.
Really?
But we'll see. Sorry, 818. Maybe I didn't bring your best representative.
Maybe you want to make a new one and we'll test it.
People fuck with this beer, I feel like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say people fuck with our ratings.
Hopefully.
Thank you.
I feel like I smell it better in this cup.
It's
Big
still
juicy
got that
vibes.
floral, juicy citrus.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, it's got like ooh.
The aftertaste is quite crazy though.
Okay, it's bitter hoppy. It's juicy like an orange. I feel like orange juice, but like
I love this can though.
yeah,
This can is fucking sick.
dope. Yeah, let me read it real quick. I love to read the shit that they put on here. The day the world stood still and Elysian brewed a hazy IPA.
All right, Seattle. Chill out.
Rules were broken to bring you Contact Haze, a tangled chemistry of mild haze, low bitterness, and an explosion of hop aroma.
Yep.
Bursts of bright raspberry, currant, citrus, guava. Ooh, I think I could taste the guava. And passion fruit with a slight floral note. What do you guys think? Does it have a burst of bright raspberry?
I definitely get the Contact name because I feel it's like as an aftertaste, I could taste it more.
I can't smell the raspberry, actually. Like, have you ever smelled like a raspberry up close? Like, it smells like fruity, like. Okay, that's where I was getting the orange from. It's but the raspberry. Currant. What's currant? That's a spice, right? Currant is a spice.
Yeah.
Citrus, guava, passion fruit with a slight floral note. Brew house. We opened our doors in 1996 when bold art and music defined Seattle. We carry the same spirit in the way we brew our beer. It's about taking chances, learning from our missteps, and changing our perceptions.
You know what's crazy about Seattle? Random, but not for
Pull up a
us.
bar stool at ElysianBrewing.com. What?
Because like Seattle in the '90s was definitely known for their like music and shit.
Right,
Like,
grunge.
yeah. You know what they're really known for? They're fucking ballers, bro. They have a sick basketball like pipeline, bro.
Really?
Jamal Crawford, fucking Paolo Banchero, fucking Deontay Murray, fucking even more. I don't like forgetting dudes. Like, there's a shit ton of Seattle ballers. Like,
While you guys think of your
back to this beer.
yeah.
I don't know. I can't take my mind off the Mine Haze, dude.
Sorry. Jamal Crawford, Brandon Roy, Nate Robinson, DeJounte Murray, Jason Terry, James Edwards. I don't know who the fuck Phil Zevenbergen is, but Kevin Porter Jr.,
Michael Porter Jr.,
Terrence Williams, Spencer Haas, Paolo Banchero, Jalen Nowell, Nowell, he's in the Timberwolves. Doug Christie, J.D. McDaniels, Clint Richardson, Aaron Brooks, Marjon Beauchamp,
yep,
C.J. Ellaby. Oh damn, there's a ton of people.
No, they have a great basketball history. It's a good pipe. It's a
Gary Payton Jr. Gary Payton the second.
Obviously, because Gary Payton played there.
Yeah,
but it's a great basketball
Jesus.
town.
It's a lot of people. Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. is his brother.
What?
Kevin Porter Jr. is not his brother, but Kevin Porter Jr. is the guy.
I was just gonna say. I was like, wait,
who beat his girlfriend?
I was just like, Michael Porter Jr. and Kevin Porter Jr. are not our brothers. I don't think so.
But Michael Porter Jr. I did know he was from Seattle.
Jonte Porter. Oh no, Michael Porter and then Jonte Porter. Yeah. Anyways, back to.
I would rate the honestly right now.
Did you try it again?
Maybe I do, because I was about to say some outlandish shit.
You were gonna say some. That's what I said. You know what? You want to try it again?
I got more. Yeah, I haven't drank it all yet.
Wow, what was that supposed to mean?
The alcohol no strikes again.
Fucking nothing. I've just been sniffing at this.
No, I think I'm gonna stick to it. Honestly, this might be my least favorite one.
What?
After the Snuggles.
Wow.
Personally.
I'm gonna give this a 3.7.
Really? Sick. I think we're all over the board in this
3.8
today.
Yeah.
Usually we're kind of all on the same page, but this day I feel like all of us are on some.
I like this one. This one's one of my favorite. I mean, I didn't give it the 4 because I
not me.
3.7. I feel like it's got those floral notes that I like. It's got drinkability. It's got more hops than some of the other ones that we've had, like the San Diego one recently. It wowed me.
It wowed you.
Yeah, wowed me in the sense of when
damn.
I opened up the can and it smelled like
Holy
fucking
shit.
berries and berries.
It wowed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
a typical like this hazy kind of bores me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're all everywhere.
Yeah.
we're all over the place today. But that's good though. I feel like this is where we're really gonna like the debate to which ones.
Where are we gonna go?
How do we pick 2 to advance? How do we do it? No, we rate them.
No, we rate them at the
and then later on we'll figure that out. But
we'll go back and see who were the top ones, and we'll go head to head.
yeah.
And at the end, it's gonna be a final boss.
All right, but no, I'm gonna rate.
So I'm gonna go last.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go.
So you're saying last? You're putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're putting Snuggle 6.
Yeah, 6th. So yeah, 6th. 5th.
I'll shoot fit.
4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st.
All right, I'm gonna go Snuggles 6th, Elysian 5th. I'm gonna go Mission 4th, Offshoot 3rd, On the Road, Ride On 2nd, Mine Haze 1st.
Yeah, mine has was good.
Yeah, my haze is number 1. This number 2.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
Fucking hazies.
Fucking hazes. Got your mind hazy. Right?
Yeah.
I see it. Okay.
Okay.
Where'd you rank the
You know what?
offshoot?
Hold on. Let's do offshoot. You know what? I have a can right here.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to try this again. Because I rated it at 5th, and I don't know if that's kind of low.
No, I kind of like my rating on this.
Like, it's fun, but, like, would I come back to it? Would I commit to, like, a thing?
That's
With it.
interesting.
That's interesting. Let's delve into that, Jess.
Speak on it. I don't know. Personally, obviously, we know Mind Haze is one.
Yeah,
I just like the flavor to it. It was easy to drink. Can I get a little?
Mind Haze was kind of fire, bro.
That's it.
It's the best one.
Yeah. You want a little more of it?
I still got some.
Mind Haze was kind of fire, bro.
What does that mean, Jason? I'm
Nothing.
Nothing at
Taking
all.
my time.
No, Mind Haze is good. I feel like second. See, because now, no, I think I'm solidly second with this one. This is the one Jason hated the most.
Yeah. Because I would
he thought
put
of
that,
corporate America.
Yeah, I would put that as
man.
like that's the hazy. What if
Generic
I'm
hazy.
that
thinking-
everybody's gonna have.
Yeah.
He thought he heard you say Dodger Stadium and he heard corporate America.
That's not what I thought.
And
but-
he's like, they
it is
sell it
definitely-
every fucking where. You can get it wherever the fuck you want. I want those diamonds in the rough.
I mean, it definitely is Anheuser-Busch.
No, it is. No, it tastes like it, but also Firestone is everywhere, but
Yeah,
it
that's
tastes
true.
better.
Oh my
It is
god,
You
very
know
good.
what I mean?
this is clearly the best one, bro. This is off top. This is like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going back.
And
to,
it's got like, look, it has
I'm going
what
back
I'm
to
looking for.
4.7.
Wow.
This is. I feel like this is far and away the best hazy of this bunch.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Firestone Mind Haze. Who the fucking
Tropical.
Tropical.
I think there's a difference because I've had the Mind Haze normal and it's not like the same.
Really?
This tastes, the flavor in this, it's different.
I know. That's probably this one's fire. I feel like second's kind of debatable.
Okay, one.
I think second might be between like these two.
Yes. Oh, those two.
I don't know.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What did you rate it to? I couldn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 1,
maybe
two,
only one
3,
hazy's gonna
4,
make it out.
5, 6.
I feel like today only one beer is moving out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Mind Haze,
It's the
yeah.
Mind Haze. Everything else is up for debate. I feel like we don't even know what to think truly of these other.
We had a sip of the Mind Haze and we were hazed
we
up at
lost
the
our
rest of
minds.
it. Yeah.
Like this is literally. I feel like
It stole our
this
mind.
might actually be the one. Maybe the more we go with the different like styles of beer, but this might be the only one that makes it out of this bracket.
Yeah, I think so.
I agree.
For sure. The champion of this round, ding, 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 ding. Firestone Mind Hose. Damn, Mind Haze, Hazy Tropical IPA.
Nah, the Mind Hose. bro.
They be trapping you.
Damn, that's a good shout out to Firestone, man.
No, there's
They make a lot of good
They
beers.
do.
They do.
They actually do.
They do. 805.
That's true.
That's a Firestone.
805 is such a staple.
It's
It is.
it's an easy beer
Damn,
to
I think
go
I've
to.
been like overlooking Firestone
Yeah, for sure.
because 805 is such a like everyone knows it.
Oh, for sure.
805 is like the common man's beer. Like,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I'm not even dissing. That's
no,
props.
it's a good
That's
beer.
a props. To
You know, and I don't want to diss Modelo here, but it's a beer you bring to a party, and someone brings a Modelo, like, oh, okay, cool, everyone has it. But someone brings 805, oh, all right, you know what I mean? It's something
This is a man
more.
of culture.
It's got a little flavor.
No,
it's,
it's
you know what I
true.
mean? Like
And then when
more
someone-
than a light beer.
and when
that's
someone
there.
brings an 805, you're like, okay, they might know something about beer.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That's true.
Or if you see there, you're like, oh, am I looking for something with more flavor and an 805, or am I gonna grab a
Man,
light beer? You know what I mean?
think
Like
we might have to do a deep dive
Firestone
episode.
tasting. I'm down. Go
No, that
check
was-
out the breweries and the fucking tasting rooms. There's a tasting room in Playa Vista. Close to where I
really?
used to live. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
nice place. Beers, good food, awesome.
Shout out to Firestone. So the winner is Mind Haze.
Yep.
Hazy Tropical.
And well, we're thinking next week some stouts.
Some
What do you
stouts
think?
probably. Yeah, stouts are gonna be crazy because I actually have a low opinion of stouts just in general.
Same.
So,
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be a tough one, but
I love
we
stouts.
gotta show stout. I think we're gonna give
You know
our
what,
honest
though?
opinion since we don't really like them too much. I think we'll be completely
Well,
honest.
Sam likes them.
You like them?
You're
a fan.
I'm okay. No, I'm not a fan of them. I'll drink them. But you know what? I'm gonna invite somebody that's never been on this podcast. that is a fan of them. That's actually more of a connoisseur of stouts of sorts. It's a close family member of mine, and we'll see if they'll come through.
Let's go. Yeah, let's not let the cat out the bag yet, but
not yet. It's gonna be a secret mystery guest.
Cool. We need someone to guide us through the stout.
Oh
realm.
yeah.
Do you go to a bar and order a Guinness or something like that?
I don't go to a bar and order a Guinness, but I have gone to a bar and ordered a Guinness.
Every time
I'm
at a bar and I'm like sitting at the bar and someone orders a Guinness, I'm like,
but not always. They don't always have Guinness on tap.
A lot of people do.
Any stout really, because that's something I never order ever.
I never order a stout. I never order.
Not a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But if you go to a brewery, some breweries do obviously have their stouts that they're trying to.
I feel like
promote.
if you're a stout guy, like that you're the stout guy. Like it's like, oh, this is the stout.
It's an acquired taste.
Yes.
Well, no, it's a whole fucking country of Ireland that drinks it. You know what I mean?
Well, Guinness, yeah.
Well, when we went to Crazy Harry's before they went out of business or whatever, and they would recommend like something, and you didn't really research it too much. You're just like, yeah, fuck it, like bring whatever you think.
Yeah.
And they would bring you a stout, and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, you're like, fuck,
now I
that
was
drink
me.
This shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because I'm not a fan of those flavors.
What flavors?
Tobacco, chocolate.
Yes.
Coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
Or like that milky shit. Like,
milky, yeah.
And there's like some of them, even when you're getting
not milky. Like
there's
chocolatey. I guess you get the chocolatey,
like milkier stouts, and there's
is.
also like those like sweeter, like they're like almost like you're almost on the range of like you're drinking a Kahlua, bro. Like you're drinking Kahlua.
Throw in non-carbonated too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, a lot of them are non-carbonated.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this is different. Like,
It's tough to get through.
You're committing to that.
No,
like,
that's why there's always that one person that's a stout person,
Yeah.
and it's that person.
Yeah.
Like it's like they're into it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm not.
But that's why we're gonna do it. That's why we're gonna push ourselves out of the boundaries that we're comfortable with and try it out.
We'll be honest, because we don't actually like. Maybe we'll be biased.
And you know what? Let's start with a Guinness. Even though we're gonna have other,
you gotta have Guinness.
You don't. But start there because I feel like Guinness is a good base.
Yeah, it's the most well-known stout in all the land.
You know what I mean? We'll try to get some glasses here to see.
Is it Old Rasputin a stout?
I don't know.
I think so.
I think it is. Because that shit is strong as
fuck. That.
I might bring one.
I might bring a sleeping bag with that. Sleep here. Let's move on. We gotta get an update from Jeff. We were talking about it a little bit off in the break, but I wanted to get a little more insight, for you guys can listen to it. We've been talking about it for a minute.
Yes.
Jeff was going to a concert of a certain kind.
Yes.
That's 6 feet ain't so deep that you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
Some Creed's concert, the summer of '99.
Yes.
Tell us how it happened, Jeff.
So,
tell us how it went.
People who know me know that I'm a hip hop guy, like
100%.
through and through.
I've named bands on this podcast. And you're
that
like,
have
who?
no clue, right?
Huh?
And probably bands that motherfuckers know, like Easy Money. Like you're not even giving me deep cuts. Like this is easy money shit.
Good Charlotte.
I don't even. Yeah, Good Charlotte. I'm like, who the fuck is that? No, but for real, like I'm a hip hop guy. But obviously, like Creed became like a meme, right? And like then But this,
for sure.
And this is the thing though. But I remember growing up, I did listen to Creed. Like,
and I did see people that did listen to Creed.
Like it's like,
can you take me higher?
Maybe 6 feet ain't so far down.
Oh yeah, get him, Jeff.
No, but okay. So I decided to go to Creed. Didn't even know that it was gonna be some like big festival shit. But like I bought these tickets like in fucking May.
Really?
Yeah. So this is like it's been building
and you
up.
Didn't invite us.
It was on the whim. It was on the whim. Like it was.
It was on the whim in May.
Straight up, in May. It was. I bought him on the whim in May. Like, and then it just became some shit. Like, so I went and like, dude, I don't know. I don't even know how. But my expectations were like super low. Like I was just like, bro, like this is because like Creed is basically a Christian band, right? Like they kind of have like their Christian leanings, and to my surprise, so is Three Doors Down.
Oh yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure.
even know that.
So is Daughtry.
So there you go. And this place was
well, a lot of bands call themselves Christian so they can like get into those Christian labels and get out there.
I got into a conversation with somebody that they were saying that there's actually a lot of rock bands that have kind of like Christian themed or came up in that scene or whatever.
The
and
Killers
kind of branched out. Yeah, they said the Killers. Someone said Slayer. Is that true?
What?
Someone said that, dude.
I don't know about that.
Slayer has like the Satan upside down star.
I don't know. Obviously, like I said, I'm a hip hop guy. I don't know. If someone says Slayer, I'm like, sick.
What can I say? I'm a hip hop guy. I don't get into that kind of demonic shit.
No, I don't get into those debates, those political rock debates. You know what I mean?
And who is who?
That's not my culture. I'm just a
I'm an innocent bystander.
I'm a bystander. I'll let other people take the lead in these debates.
I'm just here for the drinks.
As I Lay Dying.
As I Lay Dying, they were a Christian band.
A Christian band, but the lead singer hired a dude to kill his wife.
Hell yeah.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
That's crazy.
He ended up in jail. He's
he's laying dying.
I still listen to them.
You better rethink that.
I know. I'm going to clean up my playlist after
As
this.
I listen to R. Kelly. but yeah, so I went to this concert. But like, this is the thing. Like, my expectation was low.
Glen Helen,
San Bernardino. I pull up. Crazy tailgate going on, bro.
Wow.
Like me and the homies, like we bought some tall cans so we could drink in the parking lot, and we thought we were gonna be like sticking out like sore thumbs.
Yeah.
Like we were like, fuck, like just gonna drink in the car. And we still drank in the car because it was hot.
Yeah.
But like, dude, people were fucking out there fucking drinking. It looked like a Bills game, dude.
No
like,
way.
were, like,
throwing people through
the
fucking tables,
bro.
No, they were not.
Dude, like I'm just telling you, like dudes, like
did you
all
see an
tatted
RV?
up, chicks all with the Daisy Dukes, like it's just like the type of shit where you're like, what the like this is not what I expected. And it's a shit ton of younger people too,
right?
Like it's not just like
it's
older heads. Like,
it's with the TikTokers right now. That's why they heard those old songs. Like I told you, they're like we said in the beginning of this podcast, they're into that shit that we grew up with.
And I grew up with Creed for sure. And like, but
it took you higher.
We get in there, and it's like the most eclectic group of people I've ever seen. Like, obviously, there's a lot of white people, but like, and I don't mean this in a corny way at all, bro. Like, I genuinely like mean this. It was like literally a snapshot of like the population, like of America. Like, it was like 50% white, 13% black, 30% Hispanic, like whatever the numbers were, like it was like those numbers, bro. I was like, damn, this is the United States of America.
We're represented here. Creed brings the nation together.
I'm gonna keep it up.
It takes us higher.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. When we're in the line, where like everyone's like, people are drinking, people are fucked up. There's a hot dog stand. People are buying fucking drinks from the paisanos on the corner. There's fucking
hot dog stands are always the move.
Selling beer, right? And then the thing, we're walking back. There's these white people in an RV. They're having this crazy.
I was just gonna ask you.
They're having this crazy argument about fucking politics. Like they're like, Trump this, no Kamala this. I'm like, damn, like they're drunk as fuck. They're getting to it. When I walk in, dude. You see, like
you walked into the RV.
No, when you walk into the venue.
I
walk into the RV. Calm down.
Yeah, that's what you went from the RV of me arguing, and when I walked in,
that RV was parked like along the entrance.
Oh, okay.
So you're seeing them. That's why it was noticeable because they were just yelling
right before getting in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then, like, you walk in and like you're just seeing all these different types of people. Like you see, like. From your fucking, I'll put it to you like this, from like your white Eminem / Juggalo type of motherfucker to your white fucking country, like super Trump, to your fucking woke white person, like with a fucking.
I would
pink,
expect to see like the
hair.
like frat white boy,
Shit ton of those.
like, you know what I
you
mean?
saw fucking cholo goth fools. You saw fucking emo Hispanic motherfuckers. You saw punk rock Hispanic dudes. You saw punk rock black dudes. Like, like you see like Asian dudes with their college nurse homegirl. Like, I'm telling you, like it was like a crazy.
Can you take me higher?
I'm telling you, dude. Like these dudes were trying to mosh during Creed, bro. I'm like, this is not like.
Baby, why you calling me?
No, like it was like the craziest crew, and like even in terms of like the like, dude, like you would think it'd be like full of like Trump supporters and shit, and like there was a good amount.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm gonna tell you? This is the first
San Bernardino.
This is the first place I've ever seen multiple people, and obviously this hat just came out, but the Kamala Walls hat with the camo. You know, You know, like Tim Walls, Kamala Harris. Dude, I saw like 30 people wearing that hat.
No way. Because they knew.
And I saw like
they probably got in a fight with somebody
like
that night.
Another 30 people wearing like the Trump Vance shit. Like it's like MAGA.
Make it grim again.
I'm like, damn, there's a whole bunch of different type of people in here. It was tight though.
It was America.
I only saw one
It's
fight.
like you said.
I only saw one fight.
Then it wasn't America.
Actually, I think that is America. I think most people just like to talk shit, and then there's gonna be one big fight, and most people try to stay out of it.
That's true. That's true.
And these fools
You're
are
right.
throwing hands, bro. These fools are throwing hands. I was gonna go get some tacos, and motherfuckers are just fucking.
And it's kind of hard to like not watch. You're kind of looking at that fight like I should call somebody, but they called somebody.
Nah, I didn't call nobody.
You know what I mean? Like you're like,
I just saw it.
handled it.
I just saw it happen, bro. I was like, damn, these fools are throwing down. All right, I'm gonna go get my tacos.
That's crazy.
No, but it was fun, bro. But it was just hilarious because then like 3 Doors Down is like fucking praying on stage, and
wow,
Creed actually didn't really like talk about Jesus. Like they were kind of just alluding to it. I
heard they're very so. I don't know. Did they start on time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they went long.
Creed?
Yeah, dude. They literally had almost a 2-hour set.
Fucking
like, they were
shit.
Going crazy. And they were playing the shit that no one even knew. They were playing like their new shit that no one even knew. Everybody was like, yeah, but it was like, you could tell people were like, can you just play the 6 songs?
Can you play? Can you
dude? And, no, but this is the thing though.
Can you play higher?
They played it right though, because like they were performing. It was a great performance. Like they were doing their thing. Like
they knew with the lineup,
and a lot of things sound better live. So like you just see it and it sounds good, right? Even though you don't know the song, it sounds good. But then they got into the fucking nitty gritty hits, bro. We're like, yeah, and it was almost
the fucking pit went wild.
The makeshift pit, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was like, damn, bro, elbow to the chest. That was fun though. It was a good time. Honestly, it was sick.
Well, Glen Helen is a good like amphitheater because it's like it's open,
venue.
like it's open, like you can like kind of like walk around.
Well,
like,
there's seating and there's a lot of opening, but we bought pit tickets, like just like the general like standing tickets, and like that was sick. Like that, it was a vibe for sure. It was a good time.
Yeah,
it was a good crowd. People were just there to have fun. It was hilarious though, because like 3 Doors Down was like talking about like God and shit. I'm like, damn, I'm like 8 Modelo's deep, bro.
You're like, fuck yeah,
let's go, Jesus.
Millennialism,
strikes again. Nah, but it was fun. That shit was sick.
You know
what?
A
good way to like cap the summer.
Was that last weekend?
2 weekends ago. It wasn't when it was that hot. It was the weekend before. I honestly like. I'm so glad.
You missed it.
No, because it was still hot though.
No, it was, like, but it wasn't 112 degrees.
Nah,
100. It made it. Oh, out in Santa Clarita, made like 112, 113, like a constant.
Dude, I went to lunch with my mom on Friday.
Yeah.
And it was 118 in Woodland Hills, bro.
Oh. No.
118, bro.
It was it
like
was,
literally. I parked my car, walked to Cheesecake, and I had my sunglasses on. Like they started to burn on my eyes. Like I could feel them. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like I just walked out of the car. Like it was crazy. That shit was insane.
A lot of people said last week in Vegas was cooler than we were. Scottsdale was cooler than we were,
which is crazy.
Which is when does that ever happen?
Like once a year.
Yeah, ever.
We always get that one little heat wave.
Yeah, and that's what it was. I'm so glad that it's kind of cooled down. Like Jason's like, oh, let's go get some beers. I haven't got some. I was like, I'll go with you because The weather is nice. If it
It's
wasn't,
gonna
if
get
it was
nicer, too.
hot as fuck,
It's
I
gonna be
would
in the
say no.
70s.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
This weekend.
Might have to wear a jacket, maybe. Who knows?
It's nice. I like that little California
I haven't worn a
winter
jacket
weather.
since like March.
For real. Would have stopped rain. Oh, there was a rain too that came by. But you know what fall brings in is a little football. A little bit of that, pigskin thrown around. You get like that contact. You get the fantasy going. You get Sundays. You get Thursdays. You get Mondays. It's back in action.
Amber
baby.
literally was like, "Is there football every day of the week?" I'm
There
like,
is.
Kinda.
Yes.
You get Tuesday and Wednesday off.
That's it. That's it.
Well,
Friday. It was an exception last week
Hey,
for
but
the
if
opening.
if you have kids and your kids are at high school and they play football, you don't have Friday off.
Or those low-level college teams, if you want to watch those Friday
That's
games.
true.
Sometimes
It's
they
just the
like
NFL had
Central Coast Carolina.
NFL had a game in Brazil this last Friday.
And that's why they did, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday college football, Sunday NFL, all day long. Monday.
It's almost too much football, but you
It
can never
was.
say
But
that.
but now we'll just have Thursday,
We're locking
Sunday.
in. We're locking into the
Monday.
regularly scheduled programming.
And I'm excited. I've told my family. I've made it known in my household with the new baby that's coming in and the baby that is there. We're setting.
You already told the unborn baby, like,
we're
hey.
setting these rules. You know what I mean? Sundays between September and February. Sorry,
Locked
that TV,
away.
that main living room TV. I'm sorry. It's football. It's football season. That's all you're gonna see. I'm not gonna buy you a TV in your room. If you want to go watch something, probably go to my room. You can watch something. But anyways, you know what I mean. I feel like I bought in. I'm doing like the Sunday dinner with my family to come over. We're making food. You know what I mean. I'm creating that environment just to see 22 men crash into each other.
Hell yeah.
Continuously.
Till they get CTE and dementia.
And I don't.
And you don't.
I'm just enjoying their pain. You know what I mean?
Now,
it's like that old Roman feeling. You know what I mean? You like to see the gladiators kind of fucking kill each other. I'm just seeing them.
You know what's like
slowly kill each
on
other.
some real shit though. Like like I was listening to this podcast and it was actually Van Lathan was talking to Bill Simmons, right? And they were talking about how like that Tyreek Hill, he got arrested. Like,
oh yeah, that was a big thing.
What does that mean? Like, because in the well, they're just
what is it? What do you mean? What does that mean?
Well, they were talking about it in the context of like that whole like Colin Kaepernick took a knee, and obviously now Rock Nation like made that deal with the NFL, so now everybody forgot about that. Like, it's like now no one cares about like that BLM shit. Like in terms of the NFL, right? Like it moved on. Like Jay-Z made that deal. Now it's like we don't even talk about Colin Kaepernick. Like we're trying to build a bridge, right? Like they're trying to build bridges. But then it's like so basically Bill Simmons was asking Van Lathan like what is this going to be a big deal or a no deal, right? Like, are we going to move on really quick? And then Van Lathan
from
the Tyreek thing, right? And it's like like yeah, like he was like honestly like everyone's going to move on.
Nobody's talked about it. It's
like,
Wednesday.
Yeah, they're gonna talk about it for a couple of days and things move on. And that's actually this is now it's like me talking. Like this is just the nature of our culture now. Like Trump got shot, and people basically don't even talk about it anymore. Yeah. He talks about it. We kind of
ignore it
passing by, but it's not this big event. It was big for a couple of days, and now we're just like, all right, like all right, you survived. All right, whoopee. Like it's like so it's like basically he was kind of saying similar thing. It's like now
we more skeptical as a nation?
No, it's not skeptical. I think
we're
jaded as a nation.
That's a good question.
Like like as a nation we
don't get phased
we don't have emotions anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's just
that's true.
We don't. Like I think like
nothing surprises us anymore.
Yeah, on a bigger scale, like even beyond the NFL and like all that shit. It's like I think people just like at least Americans and like we're like fuck anything. Like if it's controversial, okay, but we're moving on. Like it happens, we'll digest it. We're moving on.
I feel like everyday people are just like, let's focus on our own lives.
Bro, it's been happening for years though. It's almost like we've been. This is like another big conversation, but even when it comes to all that school shooting,
I was just gonna say the
like,
same thing,
it's been
Jeff.
Years of it, and
people
for years it was like, we gotta do something. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Nothing
now it's barely a blip on the radar.
People make jokes about it in all the other countries. Don't you know what I mean? Don't go to America with your children if you know it.
But then honestly, as an American, you're like,
oh yeah, he's right.
Well, yeah, it's like it's right, but also it doesn't happen as much as it seems like it happens, right?
But it does.
It does. But it's like you're like, oh well, I still go to Walmart.
Right.
Like I'll still go to
you still send your kids to school.
Yeah, you still send your kids to school. You'll still go to a concert. You still go to this and that. You're like,
still go to Vegas.
You still get on the plane, even though you knew they crashed that shit into a tower fucking 20 years ago. We're so jaded. Like no one gives a fuck. Like it's like, oh, war in Ukraine, fuck it. Fucking war in fucking Israel, free Palestine, fuck it. Like it's like we don't care anymore, and that's just years of fucking ramming it into your dome, right? Like it's that's like true. Years just ramming into your dome. But like to get back to the point that Van Lathan was making, well, no, it's actually kind of about this, but it's more like because he was like, when that whole like BLM thing was happening pre-pandemic, right? And it was like, oh, like fuck the NFL, like we need to do this and that. Like I don't even know if I want to watch it. But then he's like, then the pandemic happened and no sports were happening. And then he's like, then we got NBA in the bubble, and it was almost like everyone was just kind of like, fuck. I was like, fuck. Like now we get to watch like real. Like, we're not just like worried about like some virus. It's like now we get to watch. There's no crowd, but fuck it, we're back to normal.
Exactly.
And then it's like now the NFL's back, and then now things are just going back up, and it's like, dude. And I feel like it almost like, and I agree. Like it don't like going back to the Tyreek shit. We're gonna forget about that because who gives a fuck? Now he played that same day, scored a touchdown. He made the little rest celebration. Move on. Who gives a fuck? He's fine. Like it's like let's go to week 2.
And that's what they're make our nobody bet. Cares.
And that's the thing.
I'm not nobody cares.
No, but this is also it's true though. People care, but they don't care enough. I think like now I think at this point, I think a lot of people just with a lot of topics and culture, like anything of importance, like that you should care about, I think at this point we're just kind of like, and it kind of sucks, but it's like what can I do about it?
Right.
It's like
it's not up to me.
Like what can I do about it? It's like people.
Does it affect me and my personal people in my life?
We saw all those protests during COVID. We saw all the Black Lives Matter shit before that. We saw the like fucking Wall Street what's it called? Like when they were camping on
Occupy Wall Street.
Occupy Wall Street in like 08, 09. Nothing changed. Nothing. It's all the same, if not worse. Or maybe the same. This is the thing also. It's like nothing ever changes. Like that's like kind of the meme that's going around. Nothing changes. It's like nothing happens is what people say. Like it's all like nothing happens. Like it's all people the same. Move on.
Yeah.
Like we all just move on so quick. Like it's like
it's another thing. It's another it's
so when it comes to football, like it's like we don't even care who talks about CTE.
Nobody.
Who talks about that?
They made a movie and then they don't even care. You know what I mean?
The thing is like because you hope that the NFL learned their lesson,
and they
are building better helmets, right? They're doing this and that,
and they're allowing them to use that like thing on their head.
So it's like I think people are just at the point where it's like fuck it, I'm gonna control what I can control, and I'm gonna enjoy what I enjoy. Yeah. Like it's like fuck what anybody gotta say. I'm gonna control my life. I'm gonna take care of my kids and yours. I'm gonna take care of my life. Jason's gonna take care of his life and the people he loves. It's like I'm gonna take care of my job. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna love the people I love. Fuck it. Like what? Like fuck off. Like unless it affects you, it sucks. But it's also unless
it affects you personally.
But it's also
that's the way the average American is looking at it.
But it's also I feel like that's how like people. I was reading something the other day where it was basically like, over the years, they tried to make everything very global. Like, it's like, we got to care about everybody, not just us, right? Like, you got to care about, like, what's happening overseas, what's happening in other countries.
Right.
Like, oh, people are starving over here. People are at war over here. It's like, but you forget about your own situation. And I feel like that's also kind of good to kind of, like, zero in. Like it's kind of like another way. It's like a move in itself to be like, fuck all that shit. I'm only gonna care about this.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I care about everybody else, but it's like all I could fix is what's in
front of me. Yeah.
I'm gonna treat people right. Like,
and I feel like, yeah.
Like when I'm gonna be cool with everybody I see and interact with, but it's like, what do I give a fuck about Trump and Kamala? Like what? Honestly, like,
I feel like a lot of people didn't really care about that.
People care though, and I think it's like you look at people who really give a fuck, and you're kind of like, damn, bro, like why? Like these people don't love you, bro. Like they don't give a fuck. They're trying to get your vote.
We're like you said, as a nation, we're jaded towards everything that's happened to us. Jaded towards like politics, the people that lead this nation, just not really believing in anything will change, and we'll just got to go through what our small circle of life needs us to do, because the grander scale of life doesn't really. What can we do to change it? You know what I mean? I feel like that's what most people.
Yeah, I mean, maybe nowadays. That'll be a way that some people start looking at it. It's like maybe because you can't affect your local politics, and that's what people forget. Like you have more of a say with like
sometimes.
I think it's most of the time.
I would say most of the time.
People just don't care because they start focusing on the national scale.
Right.
When in reality, you should focus on the local scale and care. Not fuck even the mayor. Like you should care about the mayor, but worry about your councilmen. Like worry about the the initiatives that are about your neighborhood. Shit that
city controller.
Yeah, shit that actually affects your day in and day out, like zoning laws and like shit like that. It's like the people don't care about. Maybe like.
But as an average American that works a part-time to full-time job or two jobs that doesn't really involve them in those things, like that needs zoning, that needs you know what I mean, like.
You're right, but I just
they start looking at other things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Like, but yeah, that, we're a little off topic, but it goes back to like the bigger picture where it's like no one gives a fuck about it. We're just ready for football. It's like fuck all that.
Oh yeah,
we're trying to watch football. Like Saturdays, football,
it's America's sport.
Sunday football,
Jason.
Monday football. Like no one gives a fuck. Like it's like it is what it is. Like everybody knows they're like it's like everyone. If you're not watching football after all these motherfuckers were kneeling and all this shit and you're still not watching it, bravo. I'm glad you're still holding out, but we don't give a fuck.
People are still going to do it.
Everyone's watching.
It's a big money business.
It doesn't matter.
It has betting into it. It's got a lot going on to it. And fantasy is a big deal to do with it. I feel like online betting it's got a big deal with it. People are betting more than they have ever. You know what I mean? Which is crazy to think like. Back in the day, people had bookies, you know what I mean, that you'd call in. And
I almost wish it was like that, too.
Because...
Like how it was. Because betting, bro, I'm glad that's one of the things that, like, I'm just so cautious with betting. Like, I'll throw my money at stupid shit, like food and, like, fucking having fun, like going to a bar, like buying some clothes or, like, buying, like, a new piece of... Trust, I'm not the most frugal person. Like, I'll spend shit on shit that I probably shouldn't.
Right.
But fuck, I'm so cautious
on
when
gambling.
It comes to gambling, dude. Like,
I feel like we grew up in an era where we saw a lot of people that became degenerate gamblers.
Well, no, we just associated with people who've gotten to crazy gambling. That's with the mob.
Yeah.
Like, that's still in the back of my head.
Yeah, right.
Like, even though it's not. But then even when I've gambled... Like it's just like something about like losing $100
feels like
a gambling.
Yeah,
like I'd rather spend $100 on like.
I never had that like itch, or I never had that like, oh, I'm gonna get lucky again, or I gotta just spot me another like, because that's the thing. That's where like the sickness became. Now it's different. I guess the whole sickness.
I think it's the same.
Really,
I think it's just more like
when
normalized.
When we were at your house, dude, I was like, oh, I'm ready to buy in again.
Exactly. No,
when we were playing poker.
Oh, dude, that's the thing. I'm competitive. So like when I was playing poker, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna buy in again.
Yeah,
or like
dude,
when
I'm
in Vegas, like that's why I strictly allocate a certain amount of money that I'm a gamble because I get like I'm like, fuck it, I lost. Like, all right, but I'm still within my budget. Or like, fucking put like 100 on this, or like we're betting up till 100. Like, I get like that, but then I try to stay within my budget. But when it comes to sports gambling, that's why I like gambling in Vegas, because I know I'm leaving eventually. Or I like playing poker because I know the game's gonna end.
And eventually,
But with sports gambling, that could be every day.
Yeah,
that's every day, bro.
You could put it,
and I like sports, so I know it could be every day.
And you can watch it, and you're like, oh, I have a feeling on this, and
I'm like, no, I know about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they're gonna win this.
It's like, nah, fuck.
No, you don't know.
Like, you don't know. And honestly, I think I scratched my sports gambling itch with fantasy.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
I feel like a lot of
gambling too, which people don't even. It is. It is. Yeah, everyone's putting their money in a pot, and the winner gets most of it.
At the end of it, but it's not on a week to week basis.
It's not, but it is. But it is
It
gambling. Though. It is. But I scratched the itch with it, and I think I'm good with the fantasy. So,
do we think that we should be back to bookies?
No.
People going back and breaking knees for the money that you owe.
It's kind of crazy that California didn't legalize it.
Yeah, exactly.
They did legalize Prize Picks though, and FanDuel though, because there's this certain like loophole where you can not bet on the game but bet on the stats, and like the players and the outcomes of the stats and the score and shit.
Yeah,
but you're not betting on the game, which is kind of dumb.
Which is weird.
I'd rather bet on the game personally, because parlays have a less of a chance to hit.
Right.
It's like you're almost encouraging more of a fucking gambling addiction.
Because you want to.
Dudes are putting like fucking 5-player parlay. That's never gonna hit.
No way.
You're better off hitting a
1 in a million.
But you're better off hitting like a 2-team parlay to win.
Right.
Like than hitting or just betting like the straight line on one team
on a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, crazy times we live in. Crazy times we live in.
What a time to be alive.
Oh yeah, definitely beautiful album. Football's back into action. Baseball's going through to the playoffs soon. Shohei Ohtani could go
close to 50-50. He got his 48 steals today.
Wow.
Probably by the next time we do the pod, he might be at 50-50.
Never been done before.
Never been done.
48 steals has never been done before.
No, Ronald Acuna got 78 steals. The record's actually like 120
steals.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson.
Oh, but they never done the 50, the
45,
45.
They never done 50-50. They done 40-40, and Ronald Acuna last year had 40-40, but he didn't have 50 because he had 43 home runs.
But I was hearing that he didn't have 45 and
yeah, he didn't have 40 because he had 43 home runs and 78 steals.
Jesus.
It's kind of like an arbitrary stat, but it's like also 50-50 is kind of sick though.
Yeah, it's nice.
No one's ever actually
50-50
done that.
Club.
Yeah, because there's no 50-50 club.
Yeah.
But there's a 43-78 club. With Ronald Acuna.
Only member in there. Well, 50-50 also. But do you think our Dodgers have any sort of...
I like the way, honestly, like I said from the beginning, I like that they've been struggling a little bit and they've had to earn every win. We're going in on a good pace.
We got like 5-6 games on top of the Padres.
Yeah, but not recently.
Yeah.
They were almost tied with us like last month.
Yeah,
but now we got Mookie back and everything, so hopefully we win at least a fucking series. Jesus Christ! Last year we got swept by the Diamondbacks.
We in the playoffs. Yeah, fuck yeah. At least let's no. The expectation is World Series or bust. No,
World Series,
not bust, but World Series this year.
Get to the World Series, please.
Yeah, I feel like that's the expectation. Other than that, there's not that much else going on unless. You guys follow the world of breakdancing, and the Rachel Gunn is rated the #1 breakdancer in the world.
Paralympics.
You know who that is?
Ray Gunn, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For sure.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's the chick who doesn't breakdance.
Yeah, exactly. She's just like, you know.
That shit was foul.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking out our reviews of these beers. If you guys have any ideas or any inputs or anything like that, comment below, comment on the video. Let us know what you guys think. You know, you guys are part of our family. Let us know what the next idea might be. But again, next episode we'll have Stouts,
special guests,
special mystery guests. It's your boy Sam Torres.
It's your boy Jeff DePena. Shout out to Jason Enriquez on the ones and twos. Let's go. We out here. We love y'all. Peace.
Woo.